Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about online teaching and what you need to become an online teacher. For me at this time in my life, it was the greatest blessing that could have ever come into my life. It allows me to travel the world, where at this time, at this point in my life, I am planning to go to Africa. I'm planning to go and get a home in Nicaragua. After that, who knows? I'm just kind of at a point in my life where I'm not really going to be in one place for too long. So I needed to figure out a way that I can actually make money and sustain my living and be able to follow my passion and still travel the world. So I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what you would need in case you ever wanted to become an online teacher yourself. Like I said, it's been the best thing I could have ever done, especially if you're a traveler. I cannot suggest it enough that this will probably be the best job for you. I will tell you some pros, some cons, which the cons are not bad at all, in my opinion. But just so that you guys can kind of get a gist of everything regarding the job itself. So first things first, getting the job for my specific company. I'm not going to go ahead and actually tell you guys the name, but that's only to keep the privacy of the company with myself. But if you guys do want to know, I will definitely help you. Just comment below or shoot me a DM on my Instagram, and I will be more than happy to let you know the company that I work for so that you guys can get my referral code and hopefully get a job with them as well, because they are the best company ever. There are a bunch of other companies out there, but personally, the research that I've done and my own experience, they have been absolutely incredible. Number one, I make my own schedule completely. I do know that there are other companies out there that you do need to work a certain number of hours to keep your contract with them. They do make more of a set schedule for you. And if you don't follow a certain number of hours or work a certain number of hours a week, then you can't actually keep the job. For my company, that is not the case at all. I open the slots that I want to work and I close out the slots that I don't want to work. So if I wanted to go ahead and take an entire month off in my 6-month contract period, I can do that. If I wanted to work every day in my 6-month contract period, as long as I was getting booked, I can do that too. So you can work as much or as little as you want. So that is the number one biggest perk, especially when it comes to traveling. I'm going to be seeing my family in 3 weeks back in Jersey, and I don't have to worry about what am I gonna do for my job, about taking off work. All I have to do is not work the days that I'm gonna fly out to see my family, and then go ahead and open up the slots again when I am home and just work from there in my house in Jersey. So it's really that simple. Some of the main things that you are gonna need is a background. Now, some other companies, for example, my boyfriend's company wants entire blank walls. Mine likes an educational background or something fun and something that is gonna be visibly appealing for kids. I went for the fun route. I would love a map specifically for traveling. Target has the one that I want. It's super cute. It's not like a normal map. It has like a bunch of whales in the ocean, and it's really kid themed, and it's a size that it's big enough to fit on the wall behind me while I teach, but I can actually fold it up and put it in my suitcase for when I travel. So that's what I want to get at Target when I go home. And if you are looking to do a background, like I said, anything educational or fun, this is something obviously I can't travel with. So once I do go to Africa, I'm gonna have that map to just put in my suitcase. So this is my workspace. Normally I have the laptop closer to me so you can actually see the bottom, and I'm usually just wearing a t-shirt. That's the other amazing perk about this job. You do not have to get dressed up. You don't have to look super professional. You just have to be kid appropriate. So a good t-shirt, sometimes they'll even actually send you the company's t-shirt. I haven't actually received one yet. I think you need to work for them for a certain amount of time, or you can enter their raffle and get it for free sent to you. I don't have one of those yet, but I just wear a pink t-shirt that covers my chest. Obviously you don't want to be exposed, you are working with kids. So as long as you look presentable, as long as your hair is brushed and you just pretty much don't look crazy, you are good to go. Even if you didn't want to wear pants, I don't know why you wouldn't wear pants, but let's say you had a super long t-shirt on, as long as you looked presentable from here to here, you are good to go. You can have your pajama bottoms on, yeah, just anything that you were sleeping in, it's totally fine. They're not even gonna see you. So that is my other tip, and just kind of a pro. You don't have to get ready for work. You can kind of just roll out of bed and you are good to go. Something else you are going to need, headphones with a mouthpiece. These in Thailand, they were about $30. Not too crazy expensive. Just you do want a good pair. They're going to be pretty much the most reliable and important things that you need. I have had a class before. I had these headphones and unfortunately they cracked out on me in the middle of my class. And that's something you do have to look out for, because if it is your fault that you can't give the lesson, I made the mistake of hitting the button where I can go ahead and troubleshoot the problem with one of the workers of the company. And because I did that, he actually wound up taking my money away for that class because they couldn't hear me. So if I would have never done that, to be honest, I actually could have just gotten away with it. Most of the parents will just kind of let it go and you just won't give that class and you'll still get paid for that class. So that's kind of a pro and a con at the same time. You can kind of get away with a lot of things like that because a lot of the times the parents aren't even gonna bother. But that is something. You do want to have good headphones because it's unreliable. You don't want to be that teacher that wasn't able to give their lesson. And to be honest, I wasn't even bothered by the fact that I didn't get paid. I was really hurt that I wasn't able to do a good job for my student. You do become really close with your students, and even when you're meeting new students, you want to be a good teacher. You want to be the teacher that is able to give the lesson fully. They are paying for this lesson, and you want to do the best job you can. I love my job. Every job I've ever had, I've been blessed that I love it, and I do try my best at every single job that I do. So that really hurt me. It was only one time, but I was really upset over that, and I never let that happen again. So good pair of headphones. You're also going to want to have good lighting. So we got this for under $1. This light goes to this. My boyfriend actually ghetto rigged this, but it's like the best thing that we could have ever gotten. This was also under $1. We just put this in here. He like ghetto rigged this piece somehow that he was able to make this light stay in here. And I just put this on the chair next to me, plug it in, and I have good lighting for nighttime as well. And even for the daytime, not that I work daytime shifts too often, but I normally start at 5 where the sun's starting to go down. I still would use the light just because I like really good bright lighting on my face for my classes. Another thing, you want some sort of name tag so that the kids will be able to know how your name is spelled. It says Teacher Mandy, super simple. I'm gonna go ahead and get this laminated when I go home so that I can stick it in a folder with all of my props. I am going to be printing out all of my props when I go home just because there's not really a printer here. And I'm gonna do an entire other video about all the props I use. The best thing about this company is they lay out all the slides for you. So you do not have to worry about, oh my God, what am I gonna do in this lesson? Now I'm gonna have to create all this content. They do it for you. Sometimes I have slides, they're test assessment slides. On those days, they have 53 slides sometimes. And then on regular classes, they have 27 slides. That's only for 25 minutes, guys. That's 25 minutes for 53 slides and 25 minutes for 27 slides. That's insane. They have everything laid out for you. You never have to worry about not having enough on the slides to fill your content. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time because I do want to post this on my IGTV video as well on Instagram. So I'm going to cut the video off here and I will have a part 2 where I continue to tell you all the pros and cons. Again, the cons are like pretty much non-existent, but just so that you guys know everything that goes on with this job, it has been the best job I've ever had in my life, specifically for traveling. It gives me the most freedom. I am my own boss and it is everything that I could have ever asked for, especially for this time in my life. So I want to help you guys do the same. So like I said, comment below, shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to get back to you.